In the summer heat of 2024, I was sent by the New Hackensack Fire Company to Firefighting Essentials, which is a 3-week boot camp hosted in East Fishkill. The grueling boot camp came down to the final day, where I failed on a technicality. The course I failed on was Mass Confidence, which is a blindfolded maze that consists of plumbing tubes, falling plywood, and wall studs that you can get stuck in. My partner got stuck in front of me, and in my attempt to untangle him, I ran out of air and had to take off my respirator. Well, I knew taking off my mask would make me fail. My blindfold was off, so I untangled my partner and made sure he passed the class. Failing on the last day was sickening and felt like a waste of time. After leaving the final day, I felt drained, defeated, and useless. I spent the next few weeks in a so-called funk. I didn't want to leave my house. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even want to go to work. But after my own personal pity party, I realized that sulking wasn't going to change anything, so I signed up to take the class the following spring. By the time spring had rolled around, I had made sure to train myself to make sure I was ready to take the class again. Class was going great. I was even promoted to squad leader in the first week. I felt unstoppable and that I was ready to pass this class. About halfway through the class, on March 16th, 2025, it was Mass Confidence Day, the same drill that failed me the last time. I started off hot. I was feeling great. The course was going well, and my training had paid off. When I got to the wall studs, they were 6 inches apart, and I had to get through to pass. When I started to go through, with my arms first, my shoulders became pinned together. Got stuck under my knee, and when I pushed myself out, I felt a Velcro-like rip in my shoulder. I knew I was hurt, and I knew I should stop and tell somebody, but I just couldn't. I couldn't bear the thought of failing again, and failing myself and my fellow firefighters. I pushed through to the end class, even graduating class number 1 in skills and test. After class ended, my firehouse sent me to an orthopedic surgeon to run tests on my shoulder. After many doctors, workers' comp visits, and MRIs, it was discovered to have a torn labrum in my right shoulder that required surgery to fix. After a few months and more tests, I was approved for surgery and had surgery October 20th, 2025. After surgery came months of grueling physical therapy, workouts, and trying to get my arm back in the right shape. Since then, after aggressive physical therapy, on February 11th, 2025, I was approved to be a New York State Interior firefighter again and returned back to the New Hackensack Fire Department. If I can go back, I wouldn't change anything about my story, and I think failing and hurting myself taught me nothing but resilience and to not give up on what you want to do with your life.